The esophagus is a long, muscular tube that transports food from the mouth down to the stomach. Through a series of rhythmic contractions known as peristalsis, food is pushed smoothly along the esophagus. At its lower end, the esophagus connects to the stomach via a muscular valve called the lower esophageal sphincter, LES. This valve functions like a one-way gate, allowing food and liquids to enter the stomach while blocking the backflow of stomach contents, including acidic fluids, into the esophagus. Once the food reaches the stomach lining releases a highly acidic fluid known as gastric juice. This stomach acid is extremely powerful, with a pH ranging between 1.3 and 3.5, roughly as acidic as battery acid. It contains digestive enzymes, hydrochloric acid, and other vital substances that help break down food and absorb nutrients. The stomach produces about 3 to 4 liters of this gastric juice every day. To protect itself from such a harsh environment, the stomach has developed several smart defenses. The inner lining of the stomach secretes a thick mucus layer that serves as a shield, physically separating the corrosive acid from the stomach wall. Additionally, certain specialized cells in the stomach lining produce bicarbonate. This bicarbonate helps neutralize some of the acid, maintaining a slightly less acidic zone near the stomach wall and reducing the risk of damage. Meanwhile, the cells lining the stomach are constantly being renewed. Stomach epithelial cells have a short lifespan and are regularly replaced, with the entire gut lining regenerating approximately every 3 days. This ongoing renewal helps repair any minor injuries caused by stomach acid. In addition, these cells are tightly packed together, creating a strong seal. These tight junctions keep stomach acid from leaking between the cells and reaching the deeper layers of the stomach wall, offering further protection. Inside the stomach, muscular contractions work to mix the food with gastric juice, a process known as mechanical digestion. As digestion progresses, the stomach begins to contract rhythmically to push the partially digested food, now called chyme, into the small intestine. These stronger, wave-like movements begin near the upper part of the stomach and grow more intense as they approach the pyloric sphincter, effectively squeezing and propelling the chyme forward. At the same time, the lower esophageal sphincter remains tightly closed to prevent the acidic contents from flowing backward into the esophagus, where they could cause harm. The lining of the esophagus is made up of stratified squamous epithelium, a type of cell well suited for withstanding the wear and tear caused by food passing through. However, this lining lacks the special defenses found in the stomach. If the lower esophageal sphincter becomes weak or relaxes at the wrong time, stomach acid can splash up into the esophagus. This condition is known as acid reflux or gastroesophageal reflux. This condition is known as acid reflux or gastroesophageal reflux. When stomach acid enters the esophagus, it can irritate and inflame the esophageal lining. This irritation leads to the familiar burning sensation in the chest, known as heartburn, a classic symptom of GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is characterized by frequent or chronic acid reflux. The small intestine, like the esophagus, is not equipped to handle such high levels of acidity. Its lining is made up of specialized cells that are responsible for absorbing nutrients. These cells are delicate and can be easily harmed by the strong acid coming from the stomach. At the same time, the small intestine is home to a variety of enzymes that help digest carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. These enzymes work best in a near-neutral pH environment, typically between pH 6 and 7. If the chyme entering the small intestine is too acidic, it can interfere with enzyme activity and slow down nutrient absorption. When the acidic chyme arrives in the duodenum, the first part of the small intestine, it triggers the pancreas to release bicarbonate. Bicarbonate acts as a base, neutralizing the stomach acid and raising the pH to a safer, more neutral range around pH 6 to 7. This shift creates a protective and functional environment for digestion in the small intestine. In some cases, when the pH in the duodenum drops too low because of excessive stomach acid, specialized cells in the duodenal lining release a hormone called secretin. Secretin signals the pancreas to secrete even more bicarbonate, further reducing the acidity. This neutralization process is essential for creating the right conditions for digestive enzymes to work effectively.